Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name's Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Let's get right into it. Let's see what's going on. Guys, don't miss that post that I posted about my friend Chris that's going through a rough patch right now. If you guys could check that out. But anywho, let's get into y'all's reading, okay? You'll get more of the story when you guys read the post. So, let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on in your current energy and what you need to know, whatever spirit wants you guys to know. Thank you all for the likes, the super chats, the donations. Those that have donated, I am extremely humbled. I am extremely thankful for that. It means the world to me, right, guys? So, let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's see. Angel guides, spirit guides, give them light, clear, and precise messages for my Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know at this time? What does Aquarius need to know at this time? For some of you here, you need to stay silent. The air just turned off and everything is silent. Some of you might not like silence like that. I hate that sound of silence, so I always have like a fan on or something like that. But anywho. Let's see what's going on in the current energy for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What is going on in the current energy? You got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. You got somebody got caught in the act here. Let me put this light over here so you guys can see the cards too. It's just super bright. Then I'm gonna come out here with glasses, sunglasses, and shit. That's not gonna work out. But anyway, they'll call me the Vampire Tarot Reader. Anywho, Seven of Swords. Guys, somebody got caught in the act. Somebody wants to confess something to you. Okay, so Seven of Swords. This could be a thief. This could be somebody who was deceitful, conniving, or something like that. What's the Seven of Swords? In the reverse, for some of you here, you're strategically getting out of something. Okay, that could be significant. Yeah, you're avoiding some sort of chaos, some sort of tower here with the tower in the reverse. Okay, so Scorpio energy. Right, for some of you here, this could be somebody that got caught in the act and now they're going through some sort of tower, but I feel like you're avoiding some sort of tower, okay, resisting some sort of change. All right, so what else, Spirit? What's this tower? The Five of Wands in the reverse. Somebody wants to come out of fighting with you, okay, they don't want any more conflict with you. There is no competition here, okay, Five of Wands in the reverse. So whoever it is that you're dealing with, they have no competition with you. What's the blockages? You got a Knight of Swords here, okay, as a blockage. So some of you need to go ahead and think before you act. Okay, don't act in your impulse. All right, so Knight of Swords. What else, Spirit? Four of Wands. I just heard, don't act in your impulse. Don't get married yet. Okay, so for some of you here, you guys are like considering something. Or somebody's rushing towards you and they want to marry you. But it's under the challenge. Okay, so. And then you got the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, somebody here might want to be with you. This could be a twin flame or something like that. But this is not supported by friends and family. I don't think you guys give a fuck about that kind of energy, but they might, okay, with the Knight of Swords, because this person could be very heroic, I have to do things by the book or something like that. Now they're rushing towards you. Okay, we're going to clarify each and every single one of these. So, what is in the near future for Aquarius? You got the Knight of Pentacles. So you're laboring towards some sort of goal. Okay, this could be long-term. Right, however, this is slow movement. Pentacles, anytime Pentacle comes out, that's time frame is years. Okay, so that's a person that takes forever. This could be somebody who's super OCD. They could be a painter. I don't know why I'm getting a painter, but yeah, they could paint, right? So they have to make sure that the line is perfect. Okay, so they take forever to do the job, right? Just get to the fucking point. Okay, so reach out, do the message, say whatever it is that you want to say. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn for some of you here. What's in the near future? You got the King of Wands. Yeah, you're looking good. Okay, and then you got the Wheel of Fortune. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energy. All right, Capricorn, Saturn. King of Wands, 10 of Wands in the bottom of the deck. So let's see. Let's clarify. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright. Let's use this deck. These are bigger. These are smaller. That way when I pick them up, it's not a mess. I hate trying to pick them up. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Thank you so much. It really does help the channel grow. Alright, so let's see. What's the 7 of Swords here? What is the 7 of Swords, Spirit, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? You got the King of Wands in the reverse, so this could have been a Leo, an Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody's mad. Somebody here who was arrogant here. They got caught in the act for some of you here. This could be a fire sign. Yeah, so they want to come in with some sort of confession. They're in the reverse. Okay, so for some of you here, you could have found out that somebody was doing some sort of like magic or something like that. What's this King of Wands in the reverse? And the magic could be like some sort of manipulation. Okay, so King of Wands in the reverse with the 3 of Cups in the reverse, so a lot of gossip. Okay, so somebody got caught in their fucking lies or something like that. Okay, and it's causing some sort of tower in the current energy. So 3 of Cups in the reverse is gossip, is rumors. A lot of people getting together, or 3 people getting together here and going up against the Aqua. Okay, 7 of Swords in the reverse. You already knew this. Alright, so that also talks about taking accountability. For some of you here, this person's going to reach out to you to take accountability for whatever it is that they did. Okay, so that could be significant. What's this 3 of Cups in the reverse with the 7 of Swords in the reverse? Somebody could be realizing that your person is the liar, the thief, okay, but they've been the one saying something about you. There is no competition here. Now they want to come out of conflict. Spirit. What's the 7 of Swords with the 3 of Cups in the reverse and the King of Wands? You got the Fool in the reverse. Yeah, Aquarius energy. For some of you here with this energy with the Fool in the reverse, you guys are not going to take that risk, okay? Or you guys might not take a risk or a leap of faith here when it comes to something because you already know how they are if they come towards you. So, for some of you here, these people, they might think that you're naive or stupid or something like that. I don't know. That's the energy that I'm picking up here. Like, you're not stupid. You're none of the above. Okay, so what is this Tower? In the reverse, you're just trying to avoid chaos. You're just trying to avoid something to go bad. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, stagnant. You're just trying to stop something from blowing the fuck up. Okay, so that could be significant. What's this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? You could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Whoever this is super lazy. Okay, they don't work. They have poor work ethic. It could be a Capricorn for some of you here, and then you got the Tower, so it could be a Scorpio as well. All right, the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's super possessive. Okay, so the 4 of Pentacles here with that Knight of Pentacles is 5 of Pentacles. So they're in poverty. They're broke, busted, disgusted. Could be all of the above. Give me 1 second, guys. Sweet! I didn't even know I could do this, guys. I am super excited. Okay, so I could pause this shit and then just come back. Okay, nice. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, this person here is super possessive. Okay, this could be somebody that, for some of you here, you could be saving, okay, because you want to avoid some sort of chaos. Alright, so that could be significant for some of you here. What's this 4 of Pentacles here? Or somebody here is holding on to dear life. This is like a hoarder of some sort. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. You got the Empress, a mother figure. Okay, so the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. For some of you here, you guys are saving to open up something and it's going to be all of a sudden. Okay, that could be significant. That doesn't have to be a bad Tower. But you're trying to resist some sort of change here when it comes to something. With the Empress showing up here, very fertile energy. Some of you could be pregnant, but doesn't have to be. That's you just being very nurturing, very giving. Okay, you are embodying all the queens. So, feisty, charming, you know, sensible, nurturing. Very mother-like. So, what's his Empress? You got the Page of Pentacles. There could be a mother figure here trying to do some sort of like chaos because they're very possessive, so that somebody could be left out in the cold. This person could believe in the tarot or in tarot, in the tarot. They could believe in the occult here. Okay, or they could be like tarot readers or something like that for some of you. Page of Pentacles. And maybe you're just trying to avoid this chaos, okay, by moving very slow if this person's coming towards you. Alright, so, what's this Five of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, they don't want no more conflict with you. Alright, the Hermit in the reverse, they're paranoid. You got them paranoid. What's the Hermit in the reverse? With the Five of Wands, Knight of Cups in the reverse. They don't even want to come towards you with some sort of offer. Alright, the Knight of Cups in the reverse is in love with the idea of love, okay, or this idea of this offer that they're coming to give to you, but it comes in, they're just in love with the idea. They'll give that idea to anybody. Okay, so they just want to stop fighting with you at this time. It's because they're paranoid. They could be hallucinating or something like that. What's this Knight of Cups in the reverse? Judgment. Somebody's getting judgment. Okay, somebody's going through a major awakening. Now they don't want to fight with you. Judgment. Now they want to come back with some sort of like, oh, forgive me. And that's where I'm saying somebody here is like, I am not God. I'm not going to forgive anybody. Okay, so the Hermit in the reverse. They're very isolated. They could be haunted by a spirit or something like that with the Hermit in the reverse. Judgment? Absolutely. Alright, so what is this Knight of Swords? This is in your challenge. So, what's this Knight of Swords? Don't act on your impulse is what I'm picking up here, but let's see. What's this Knight of Swords? Or this could be somebody that's rushing towards you. Knight of Swords with the Hierophant in the reverse. What's this Knight of Swords with the Hierophant in the reverse? I'm telling you, do not act, if you guys are already married or something like that and you're second guessing it and shit like that, alright, don't do it. Think about it. Alright, what's this Hierophant in the reverse? With this Knight of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. No, this is going to give you some sort of bad luck or something like that. Somebody could be non-committal or maybe they're not traditional or something like that. The Hierophant in the reverse could be a coven as well, or this could be like a group of witches or something like that trying to make it to where you have some sort of bad luck. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energy, Capricorn. You got the Hierophant Taurus. That could be significant. Alright, so with the Knight of Swords, they could be very hasty towards you. Give me one more. The Justice in the reverse. So whatever. You guys are you could have done a return to sender or something like that. It's going back to them. Okay, so this is bad karma. It's unfavorable outcomes for this person, whoever this person is. Okay, so it could be a Libra for some of you here. Somebody's definitely getting bad karma. It could be affecting their belief systems. It could be affecting their Wheel of Fortune. It could be affecting anything. Their luck. What's this Four of Wands? Things are not going in their favor. Okay, so if that's the case, Four of Wands with the Three of Wands in the reverse. This person has a lack of foresight. Okay, so there's a lot of delays. What else, Spirit? I'm also picking up here that this person might feel like you're their twin. I just had deja vu. This person might feel like they're your twin or something like that. And they want to come back and finish a cycle, but they're going through some sort of karma. They know that you're their twin flame, but it's unsupported by their family. So they lack a sense of foresight. There's no growth. So why are you coming back So that's the kind of energy, because this cycle here is not done, or they feel that this cycle is not done. For some of you, the cycle is not done. Okay, so flip it, switch it. What's this Four of Wands? The Six of Cups. They have a past life connection with you. They know they have a past life connection with you. They know that you're their twin flame. Six of Cups also talks about returning to one's old roots. And Three of Wands, somebody could have gone back to, like, let's say if you were born in Cuba, somebody could have gone back to Cuba and come back or something like that. Returning to one's old roots or something like that. That could be significant. Huh. Ooh. With immigration, that could be significant. Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. The Justice is in the reverse. Somebody could be going through that. That's not going to resonate with everybody, obviously. Okay, so what's this Four of Wands with the Six of Cups, Three of Wands in the reverse? And you don't see growth anymore, but they do want your forgiveness. You got the Lovers in the reverse. For some of you here, you gave up on this person. The Lovers on the reverse. Oh, they went off and they made a wrong choice. For some of you here, Justice in the reverse. You guys are unforgiving. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You're not going to give this person another chance. Now you're in the... It's almost like the Wheel of Fortune talks about highs and lows, right? And I'm seeing here that you're in the high right now. Okay. And they're in the low. Coming back around. Trying to weasel their way into that. Somebody could be a weasel. Gemini energy with the Lovers in the reverse. I'm also picking up here like this. There's somebody here that's in a relationship of some sort. Okay, on a unbalanced relationship of some sort. Okay, it could be like a karmic relationship, but they know that you're their person, but you have no growth with them. You already see that there's no support. Okay, there's no... What's this Ten of Cups in the reverse? They're a gold digger. They chose finances. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be somebody, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This could be somebody here who could be doing some sort of like magic with herbs and shit like that. Here we go. So I'm picking up a person that did some sort of magic and digged it up, put it in the dirt, okay, so that this relationship that you have could end or something like that. So that you can have some sort of discord. And for some reason, Aquarius, I'm being blocked in your reading. So that you won't find this out. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. But we're going to find out. The Devil. Capricorn. This could have been like something that they cloaked. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of figuring out here. That they cloaked it. And they tied you guys together. This feels almost like a binding that they did to unbind somebody, but you guys are still bound together. This is going to sound very complicated, but you guys are still bound together, but by toxicity. Surrounded by negative energy. Okay, so this person who did this magic or something like that probably didn't know how to do the magic. Okay, with the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse with this Ten of Cups. And I'm picking it up very like big here, where they digged it up. They put it inside the ground so that this could end. Okay, they could have done it in a cemetery or something like that. What is this, Spirit? So that your relationship ends. Five of Cups, so that you could be in regret, so that you could lose, so that you could be lost. Okay, and that's a challenge position. So let's go ahead and look into the near future. Whatever. Now you know what your challenge is. Okay, so you guys don't fall for that shit. For some of you here, now that you know that if you guys are in a relationship and it's going well and stuff like that, and you have outer forces that are around you, I'm getting a snow globe. I'm seeing a snow globe. Okay, so Somebody could have like literally did some sort of like magic or something like that, and then put it like in a ball or something like that. I don't know. However, we'll figure out the rest. So like you could be burdened so that you cannot see something through. What's this Knight of Pentacles? This is in the near future. So what's this Knight of Pentacles, Spirit? Seven of Swords in the reverse. What's the Seven of Swords in the reverse with the Knight of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Virgo energy, Aquarius energy. Give me one more. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody hates the fact that you make money. Okay, they don't like the fact that you are independent, that you're self-made here, that you're strategic, that you follow your conscience. Okay, they don't like that energy whatsoever. All right, and with the Knight of Pentacles here, they're slowly coming in. For some of you here, if you were single or something like that, I see like things changing for you. What's this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse? You got the Page of Cups in the reverse. This could be somebody coming in with some sort of insincere apology or something like that slowly, right? This could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. They want to come in, maybe even flash some money in your face, or maybe even an offer or something like that. Come in with some sort of confession. That's kind of repeating itself. So for some of you, it's in the near future. Now's the future. Some of you could be going through this right now. All right, so the Page of Cups in the reverse is very childish, very insecure. Okay, so I don't know. What's this Wheel of Fortune? This could be a cycle. You got the Page of Wands. Somebody wants to start new. Maybe because of children, okay, or something like that. Page of Wands. Or you guys are very curious. You want to go and adventure out, okay, when it comes to something. Two of Swords. You're making a decision here. All right, so somebody wants to truce. Somebody wants a truce. They want to try this cycle all over again, but you have a decision to make. This could be either a new person or something like that. It's like you're very confident right now, and you're just like showing a lot of you know, and people are watching that. Okay, you're in the age of Aquarius, so that's gonna happen. You're sexy, you're looking good. Okay, what's the King of Wands? For some of you here, Six of Swords in the reverse. What's the Six of Swords in the reverse? Aquarius energy. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody who you work with wants you to like go against whatever your beliefs are. Okay, or this person here wants you to go against whatever you do for work. They're mad because of what you do for work. What's the Eight of Pentacles? I'm also getting here like you struggled a lot to get where you're at. Okay, yeah, you struggled a lot to get where you're at, and you have they're not going to get you off of your focus. Okay, you guys are moving forward. Okay, so somebody could be at a distance. For some of you here, you're going to be working at a distance or something like that. All right, so love wins overall with the Chariot. That's victory 100%. Some of you are working to get a new car or something like that. Your car could have broken, and maybe now you're working extra to get a new car. Okay, so at the end of the day, you're going to be victorious, whatever it is that you're doing. What's this Wheel of Fortune with the Two of Swords? Libra Moon. What's the Two of Swords? The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Somebody here is trying to defame you here. What's the Nine of Cups in the reverse? And then the Moon. Could be a Cancer. They want to defame you with some sort of deceit and lies, okay, that you don't know what you see, that you don't know what you're doing, okay, or something like that. That could be significant. I also see, okay, that you don't give a fuck what they care, what they see. They could see whatever the hell they want. At the end of the day, you have overcome so much, okay, and I've been reading you, so I know how much you've overcome. That when this person does come back to you, for those that is waiting for a person to come back to you, when they do come back to you, you guys are going to be like, no, the fuck, no, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. All right, the Strength card in the reverse, you're going to be weak in the knees. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Yeah, 2 of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Cups right in the middle. All right, so you're going to be like, I need to love myself. Fuck this shit. So, guys, 26 minutes in, I'm going to do another spread. This was complicated for me. I was just trying a new spread or something like that. I'll stick to my thing. Shout out to Jakayla, guys. If you guys haven't followed her, go follow her. Shout out to Tarot, Empress Eva, badass readers. Okay, if you guys are not following them, those are my girls. Those are my peeps. Ooh, and Sending Spiritually. Go follow her. She is awesome. Good peoples. Alright, guys. Let me get into more tarot. So, what does Aquarius need to know at this time, Spirit? What does Aquarius need to know at this time? The Judgment. Somebody wants your forgiveness. Okay, yeah, well, we already know that. All right, and then the 4 of Swords. Some of you could be going through an awakening of some sort. Okay, so what's this Judgment with the 4 of Swords? You're breasting. Okay, so you guys, there could be Queen of Swords. You guys are cutting that shit off. Look, can't make it up. They wanted to win at all costs here. 5 of Swords. Okay, so that Queen of Swords, you're speaking your truth. All right, so what's the Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords here with the Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's good news coming in. Good news coming in. Okay, this could be you like going towards a new adventure or something like that. However, that adventure is going to have the 5 of Wands, or people are going to be fighting for this position, or somebody is going to be in conflict, or there's going to be some sort of conflict or competition. So, what's the 5 of Wands? I'm also picking up here, like, somebody wants a new start with you. Yeah, it's somebody from your past, an ex of yours that you had a past life connection with. All right, yeah, they want your forgiveness with the Judgment. They're coming back towards you. 5 of Wands here. 5 of Wands is like they want to fight for something with the 6 of Cups. Okay, so 5 of Wands, 6 of Cups. They could use the kids as an excuse that they want to come in and work on this, but no. Get the fuck out is what you need to be telling this person. 6 of Swords in the reverse. Right, instead of towards a place of calm, you're going against it. Okay, so, no. What's the 6 of Swords in the reverse? Aquarius energy. Right, the High Priestess. You need to follow your intuition here. Somebody wants to make you fail, okay, or go back to where it wasn't working out, or go back to your old ways. Okay, for some of you here, your past could be, how can I say it? No judgment, okay? And this, you know, I'm not judging anybody or anything like that. But let's say, for example, if my past was a drug addict, okay, and I have a problem with drugs, I'm not going to go back to that past that's going to trigger me to do drugs again, okay? So they want you to go back. They want you to get back into your bad habits or something like that. Follow your intuition. Keep your moves silent at this time. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, you're very reliable, you're very resourceful, you're making good investments here, you're very nurturing, you're like a mother here, all right, with the Queen of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, all right? If somebody wants to marry somebody, that's who they want to marry, all right? So somebody's seeing that, okay? For some of you here with the High Priestess and this Queen of Pentacles, okay, somebody could be into tarot, somebody could be a High Priestess online or something like that. Okay, and that's something that is a calling of yours. Okay, so they could be judging you or something like that because that's your calling and you're speaking your truth. So, what's this Queen of Pentacles? You could have Taurus in your chart. Okay, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. You're releasing what no longer serves you. The Fool, Aquarius energy with the Strength card in the reverse. Okay, so you guys are taking a leap of faith into the unknown. Alright, you guys could be having to work on your confidence or something like that with the Strength card. I'm stuck here. The Strength card, Leo energy. It could be a Leo. For some of you here, you guys are not forcing anything is what I'm picking up here. With the Fool, you're just taking leaps of faith left and right, okay, and you're gonna go with it. Go with the flow. Alright, so the Strength card, I feel like it's like you not forcing anything and going with the flow of things. Right, and with the Fool here is going to lead to good things. 3 of Pentacles in the upright, collaboration, working together with other people. 8 of Cups in the reverse. For some of you here, you're going to work with other people and you're going to stay wherever it is that you're going to work with them. Okay, so that could be significant here with the 8 of Cups in the reverse. What's this 8 of Cups in the reverse? 7 of Swords. 8 of Cups with the 7 of Swords. Somebody who is sneaky or a trickster here, okay, they have some sort of abandonment issues that they might need to work out on. Okay, and they could be working with other people here. You got the 8 of Swords in the bottom of the deck, Gemini energy. All right, they could be working with other people here to make you a little weak in the knees for them. Okay, and this could be through a form of magic or something like that. That could be significant as well. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you here, you caught this person being a sneaky ass liar, a thief, or something like that. Somebody could live in a gray apartment. Okay. Complex, 2 floor, 3 floors, okay, or something like that. But anyway, the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. Okay, that's why you close the cycle with this person. Right, they're bad luck. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energy, Capricorn, Saturn here. So what's this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? The 9 of Cups. All right, you're supposed to be getting some sort of accolades, receiving some sort of financial, I mean, not financial, some sort of support here with the 9 of Cups. Some of you are in the public eye or something like that. But whenever this person comes in, they don't want you to be that way. Okay, so what's this 9 of Cups? All right, your wishes are coming true. That's wish fulfillment, 100%. All right, some of you are celibate too. You see her legs are closed. They're closed the whole way. Nothing's coming in, nothing's coming out. All right, so some of you are practicing celibacy, okay, and you're getting some sort of good karma because of it. Some of you here, there's someone here that's getting their karma, all right, or this is your good karma that's coming in. What's this? Justice. If you guys are dealing with the justice system or something along those lines, okay, somebody wanted to steal from you or something like that. They didn't want to leave a household. They didn't want to leave something because of their abandonment issues and shit like that. You guys are winning that case. All right, what's the justice here? This could be a Libra if you guys are not dealing with that. Okay, 9 of Swords. All right, 9 of Swords, they're having anxiety. Okay, so now they can't sleep at night or something like that. What's the 9 of Swords? They could be waking up in the middle of the night, multiple times in the middle of the night. Scared, shitless, okay, having tower moments. I don't know if 2 cards came out of there. Having a tower moment here. A tower moment is something that was set in a faulty foundation, so it needs to crumble down. Okay, so that's chaos, upheaval. They're going through some sort of chaos and upheaval, right? They're having a lot of bad nightmares. They could have had some sort of nightmare here that really scared the shit out of them, right? That's their karma or something like that for fucking with you, trying to steal from you. For some of you here, this person stole something. I don't know why I'm picking this up. This is not going to resonate with everybody, but if you have something, let's say, for example, how can I say it? Okay, so let's say, for example, you did something earlier on, okay, maybe years ago, where you have a little pack with bead bracelet with your beads or something like that, okay? Or You had like a crystal or something like that, a bag of crystal. This person stole something of yours, okay, that had some sort of significance, and it was something spiritual. All right, so they're getting some sort of bad karma because of that. Because you don't steal or you don't talk to saints that are not yours. For those that are santero and stuff like that in this, they know, you know what I'm talking about. If it's something that is your altar and stuff like that, I feel like somebody was playing in your altar trying to get something, and it's like, that's your altar, so your spirit guides are going to be watching over you and protecting you 100%. So that's stupid, but whatever. They got caught in the mix, okay, of some sort. What's the tower? The 10 of Pentacles. This is family, okay, so their family could be going to jail. They could be dealing with justice or something like that. What's the 10 of Pentacles? The 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords, not in the reverse, is in the upright. Self-sabotaging. For some of you here, this family member is trapping this person here with the 10 of Pentacles, or this family dynamic is trapping this person so that they don't reach out to you. But it doesn't matter. Everything is crumbling down. When something is not in alignment, it's going to crumble down. Okay, Spirit doesn't want it that way. It's going to happen. So it's like, it's not bad luck. It's just the way things go. You can't alter, I mean, you could, but 3 of Cups in the reverse. Gossip, cheating, rumors. What's his 8 of Swords? What's his 8 of Swords here? The Devil, Capricorn. Somebody's trapped here. Okay, somebody could be trapped in some sort of like addiction or something like that that they cannot get out of. Back to what I was saying earlier in the other spread. You can go back to some, or maybe it was in this spread. I don't know. I don't remember. What's this Devil? Somebody in the industry could be getting locked up. Could be a Capricorn, Gemini. You got the Tower there, Scorpio. You got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. There's no love here. This is toxic. Somebody's stuck in a toxic ass family dynamic, okay, because of their family or something like that. With no love. They are drained, out of their mind. Okay, this has nothing to do with you, though. I hope. So flip to switch it. If this is not you, this is the person that you're dealing with. But it's still coming out in your reading. Because it's the energies around you. That's how tarot works. They let you know everything that's happening. Ace of Cups in the reverse. You need to love yourself a little bit more. For some of you here, you didn't fall into this temptation that this person wanted you to fall into. Let's say, for example, somebody wants BDSM or something, some shit like that, and you don't. You love yourself too much for that. Somebody wants to be, yeah, you guys get it. Look, you can't fucking make it up. The Hierophant, you're too traditional. So, you guys are too traditional. Taurus energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Taurus, but Taurus energy, you're traditional. You have traditional beliefs. You believe in long-term commitment. What's this Hierophant? This is the way that you were brought up. Maybe the way that you were brought up wasn't all that fucking good. You had the Devil there, so I just saw that. So maybe the way, a lot of Aquariuses go through a lot, and that's why they're humanitarians. They go through a lot during their childhood and shit like that. And that's why they end up always being like nurses, healers, or something like that. Okay, very connected to source, very spiritual individuals. So, I'm an Aquarius myself. So, for some of you here, you're very connected to source, okay, and you don't want to do, maybe you had toxic lifestyles in the past and you don't want that shit anymore. You want to be more of the traditional. You want a family. You want something that's for the long term, for the long haul. Okay, so, the Hierophant, what's this Hierophant? 3 of Swords. So if somebody's going to cause you some sort of heartbreak, you're going to say no, absolutely not to it. 3 of Swords. Somebody now is heartbroken. They could have put you in a third-party situation. And you got the 8 of Pentacles. For some of you here, this could have to do with work or something like that. Maybe you're heartbroken because you've been working in this place for 8 years or something like that. I don't know. And you have to let it go. But that's what happens. You grow. What's this Eight of Pentacles, Spirit? Now somebody's butthurt because maybe now you don't want a relationship with them. The Chariot. Cancer. Somebody could be at a distance from you. Somebody could be at a distance from you or something like that. For some of you here, this has to do with you going to work for travel or something like that, and somebody was heartbroken because of it. So that's why things just turn to shit. Okay, so this could be a different timeline if this already happened or something like that. But the Chariot, that's conquering challenges. Okay, that's you overcoming some sort of challenge, maybe at work. Okay, with the Eight of Pentacles, maybe overcoming some sort of challenge, period. What is this? The World in the reverse. Okay, so with the Chariot, this could have to do with travel. Some of you are working to go travel somewhere or something like that, or maybe you can travel. There's travel complications here with the World in the reverse. All right, or somebody here could be working on trying to... Your current approach is not working. I don't know. The World in the reverse. What's this World in the reverse? The Moon in the reverse with the Page of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody that's watching you. Alright, so that things don't work in your favor, okay? But you're releasing the fears. It could be a Cancer for some of you. You got the Moon twice. It could be a fixed sign, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. You got the Page of Swords. Yeah, they're watching you. They're spying on you. They could be trying to learn from you. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. How did you release this? Okay, how is this not working? How are they not heartbroken? Okay, for some of you here, it's almost like they feel like you have no more love, okay, or something like that. You have no more love to give because of them, but it's like you're not getting that victory. It's not because of that. Okay, that could be significant. The Moon in the reverse, you're no longer in some sort of an illusion. You're taking back your power with the Chariot. The World in the reverse, for some of you here, this person didn't give you some sort of closure or something like that. It was meant to be that way. Let it go. It was so that you could continue spying on them, and for some of you here, you stop spying on them. You don't give a shit. They're trying to avoid the inevitable, the Death card. What's the Page of Swords? The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. It could be a Capricorn here that was juggling. Juggling too much to handle all at once. Now they can't keep up. Catch up, mustard. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm also picking up here like some sort of resistance here with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. They want to spy on you, but they don't want to spy on you. They say they don't care, but they're always spying on you. Okay, they're always trying to figure out what you got going on. Okay, so for some of you here with the World in the reverse, okay, so some of you could do something online or something like that. They're spying on you, okay, to unbalance you or something like that, to keep you unbalanced so that you won't get money or something like that. What's this Two of Pentacles? Ten of Wands in the reverse. You're releasing these burdens. It doesn't matter. So that you could be exhausted, so that you could be drained. Anywho, what's the Justice here? You got the Seven of Pentacles. Just wait. Okay, just wait. Patience is virtue. Seven of Pentacles. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor. You're going to get paid. Alright, so 5 out of 7 could be significant. So this could be in years. So 5 years. Okay, 2 out of those 5 years could be significant. 5 out of those 7 years could be significant. She's watering too. Okay, but she doesn't see growth here. So she keeps on looking at this one. Alright, so this is her hard work here. But still continue watering this. Okay, because this could give you some sort of fruit. Be patient. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Be patient. Alright, you're an alchemizer. You could be alchemizing something. Okay, be patient here. Do things in moderation. Sagittarius energy here with the temperance. Some of you are earth angels. Some of you are healers here. Right, the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Some of you are healers here, okay, but you're needing to have a lot of patience maybe with family. Ten of Cups in the reverse. You're needing to have a lot of patience here with, like, or if not, this is this person's family. I think your patience is cutting short. Mine is. I don't have this situation going on and my patience is running short. I'm like, when is this gonna end? Six of Pentacles in the reverse, never, because it's a scam or somebody's too involved with money. Okay, somebody's too involved in somebody else's relationship. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, this is not an equal give and take either. So if you guys want to be happy, right, this person has to give you the same amount that you're giving them, and that's not going to happen. This person could be giving to multiple people. For some of you here, you have a family member that discriminates you. They don't like the way you live and shit like that. Well, it's not their life. For some of you here, this family member of this person gives them gifts with strings attached, and that's why they're still stuck to them, because of fucking money. They feel like they're entitled to their time because they owe them that. So, how the fuck are they gonna ever move forward? Never. Okay. Well, yeah, slowly. In a year or two. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. August 12th, September 11th. Could be significant. Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles is in years. Okay, so some of you could have been dealing with this for 6 years, 7 years. Knight of Cups. What's this Knight of Cups? It's almost like when I see the Knight of Cups, I'm like, why do you even want this offer? Why? Guys. King of Pentacles in the reverse. This person could be married, okay, and cheating. This is a cheater of some sort. They could want to keep you a secret. That's the offer. Because it's cheaper to keep whoever it is that they're with. She's in the upright up here. What's the King of Pentacles in the reverse? This person's a gold digger. Okay, or is just worried about finances. Ace of Wands and sex. What's the Ace of Wands? King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. And money. Sex and money. And I'm sure if I had a rock and roll card, it will come out. Blunts, money, drugs, and alcohol, Knight of Cups, sex, rock and roll, whatever. What's the Ace of Pentacles, Spirit? The Death card in the reverse. They're trying to avoid the inevitable here. Ace of Pentacles. You need something to end in order for something to begin. In order for this new opportunity to come through, you need something to end. There needs to be some sort of ending. Or whatever they're holding on to. Yeah, somebody here is holding on to them, to their life, or something like that. With the Five of Swords here, somebody wants to win at all costs. Okay, this is like bully energy. Right? This person happy that these two broke up. This person holding them back. Okay, this is conflict. This is strife. This could be assault. This could be rape. This person could have dealt with that shit as a child. Okay. So this person has control over him or over her. This deck has all women. Some of them are a little sus, but Five of Cups in the reverse. This person needs to heal from childhood wounds and go within, right, with the Hermit. Isolate themselves and go within. All right, they could be at a distance, but maybe that's what they're doing for some of you here. They're trying to heal something, go within and get some sort of breakthrough clarity, but they need to be true to themselves. Okay, so they need to be true to themselves. They need to stop sending fucking magic your way and be true to themselves. Eight of Wands in the reverse, because that's just blocked either way. The Magician in the reverse, stop being a manipulator. The Hangman, Pisces energy in the reverse with the Star, Aquarius energy. Yeah, this person needs to see things from a different perspective, or maybe they're starting to see things from a different perspective and they're letting go of their manipulating ways. And with the Star here, that does talk about hope. This person could be becoming more religious, okay, or more spiritual or something like that. But they still dabble with magic. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you here, you could be healing from some sort of bad news. You got the Emperor, Nine of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Empress in the reverse, the Three of Cups in the reverse, the King of Wands in the reverse, the Two of Swords and the Sun in the reverse, King of Cups in the reverse. Who are all these fucking people? This is like a karmic relationship. This is a karmic. You have the Empress up here. Yeah, the Empress came up. So you got the Emperor. Nine of Wands. Somebody's giving up on someone. Queen of Wands in the reverse. This person could be a little witchy. Could be a Aries, Leo, Sag. But their problem is they can't keep their legs closed. Okay, so this person's somewhat is a hoe. Okay, they're a bad mother at that. The Empress in the reverse. Okay, they're distorted. They're a distorted feminine of some sort that maybe dabbles with magic or something like that. They don't want you to be fertile. They could have done some sort of wound magic here. The Three of Cups is in the reverse. They gossip. They talk shit. Okay, for some of you here, this is a karmic ass couple. Like maybe it could be your friends or something like that they want you to be. In the Two of Swords, where you could be blinded to some sort of situation. Okay, with the Two of Swords here, they might want to truce with you, but they're distorted. I wouldn't truce with them. Okay, for some of you here, just forgive and let go. Queen of Wands, King of Wands in the reverse, they're karmic. For some of you here, oh, the Empress is here. This could be like a mother figure. Okay. You got the Sun in the reverse with the King of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's oppressed. Somebody's emotions are all over the place. The Three of Wands in the reverse. They have a lack of foresight. That's making them bitter as fuck. King of Swords. You have the Six of Wands. That's making them bitter as fuck, and it's also having them recruit haters towards you or something like that. Six of Wands in the reverse so that you won't get no attention. Two of Cups in the reverse so that everything goes bad for you. Okay, Two of Cups in the reverse. Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups. The Lovers in the reverse. So, you are surrendering. You surrender to this shit, so you're no longer confused, is what I'm picking up here. You're not in this illusion. This illusion that this could have worked out or something like that. You're giving love to yourself. The Everything is Fine card. In the upright, you're giving love to yourself. Everything is fine. You've gone through the ringer and back. You've had 10 swords stabbed in your fucking back. Okay, but you're bossing up. You have empathy for yourself. You know who you want to give your love to. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Alright, this is you being single. This is you moving on. Okay, this is you being self-made. Self-sufficient. You don't need closure from anybody. Knight of Swords in the reverse, Ten of Swords. Whoever this criminal is, or whoever it is that you've been stuck with, okay, who's aggressive, who's a coward here with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, they're going to have some sort of painful ending for them. They're getting some sort of, it could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Right, they're getting some sort of bad news. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Four of Cups in the reverse. Doesn't matter. You see something clearly. Okay, the Knight of Wands, you're moving on. You're going off on a new venture here, and you're leaving everybody out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. Or you could have left this person out in the cold. Or that's what you need to do. Because they're stupid. So, guys, that's what I got for you guys. I am going to pull out advice really quick. This was a lot. These readings have been crazy lately. Let's see. Advice Spirit for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. So, dismissing intuitive downloads, but you have it in the reverse, so you're not. Okay, good for you. The Hierophant in the reverse. Under spiritual attack by a Hierophant in the reverse. Under spiritual attack by a coven. Under spiritual attack by witches. Under spiritual attack by a warlock of some sort. Why? Spirituality, because you're connected to higher source. Okay, because you understand that your sole purpose is to heal and guide others. Okay. You guys keep doing you. Your comeback is going to be epic. Right, so you got here gaslighting, energy manipulation. So for some of you here, this is not your energy. If something is like keeping you down and shit like that, that's not your energy. Right, sometimes sitting quietly next to a loved one is enough. Okay, gaslighting and manipulation against your actions and your psyche. Okay, so somebody could be doing that. Take pride in what you have built. Don't talk, just act. Don't say, just show. There could be people that are against what you're building or something like that. That doesn't matter. They don't need to be a part of it. Okay, so experiencing depression due to lack of motivation or something like that. I feel like that's you under some sort of spiritual attack. So if you're feeling that way, that's not your energy, guys. Shake that shit off. Go to Amazon and buy Florida. I'm not advertising this or anything like that, but Florida water, okay? And cleanse yourself, right? It's not water from Florida. It has different types. It's just called Florida water, right? Sometimes the bad things that happen in our lives puts us on the right path, right? Guys, you need triple protection bracelets, anything along those lines. Look at my post, all right? Or go on my website, spiritualmediumllc.com, all right? Pluto. Regeneration, transformation. You're going through a big transformation in your life. Keep your moves silent at this time. Somebody is here trying to find out what you got going on. All right, so your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Accept what is and let go of what was. All right, you're beginning to regain all that you have lost. And then you got Libra energy. All right, so things are going to get balanced for you. That's karma going in your favor. The other card that fell was the spirituality, which I put back into the deck and it came back out. So that's what they are hating on, your spirituality, or that you could be very spiritual. All right, Scorpio energy showing up. Scorpio energy is the death card. They want to end that for you. Some of you could be mediums. All right, sacral chakra, so sexuality, intimacy, relationships, joy. I feel with passion. They want to kill your spirituality. They want to kill your relationships. Okay, so mental clutter blocks your soul from ascending spiritually. You got here, your mind is a magnet. Be mindful of your thoughts. Don't continue to give your energy to who and what doesn't deserve it. It came out in the reverse, so you guys are not giving that energy. And if you are, don't give it to them. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Right, you got your root chakra. It says here imbalance, so money problems, low self-esteem, and addictions. I hope that's the person that you're dealing with and not you. Throat, Uranus. Throat, Uranus. So, I thought that was going to be the throat chakra. So, something about your throat chakra could be significant. And then Uranus, rebelliousness, revolution. Thank you, Spirit. Throat chakra. So, imbalance, lack of creativity, indecisions, and throat problems. Damn, Spirit, you looked out. Because I didn't even know what else to say. I was about to just... Yeah, so, throat and Uranus. It goes together. You could be rebelling, okay, maybe when it comes to your... whatever it is that you're speaking about. Thank you, Spirit. That's too funny. Some of you are aligning all your chakras, okay? Some of you could be into Reiki or something like that, or some of you need to align all your chakras, all right? So, imbalance, anger, powerlessness, stomach could be upset, solar plexus, or this is what these people are under, they're attacking. They could be attacking you, like, from your base to your head, doesn't matter. Crown chakra. No, your crown chakra is on point, though. Your consciousness is on point. Your inspiration, your spirituality is on point. I understand and I hear clearly. Okay, so weighing out your options, learn to love the person in the mirror. For some of you, they're hating on you because you love yourself. And that's fine. Guys, this is what I have for you. I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, and prosperity. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. And please check out that post for my friend Chris. Okay, if you guys, anything that you guys can do to help is greatly appreciated. All right. I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, and prosperity. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.